Hit the freaking starting radio transmission with stuff freaking.
So,
And
are we good?
Yeah, we're live.
Alright.
Going to go mute.
Okay.
Which you freaking sorry piece of trash. Burn it down! Now what the fuck did I just put? Man, I was supposed to let the freaking Discord. Mm-hmm. Authorize everything, yeah. It's gonna jump like someone stole it. Close all these apps. Okay, let's close like sometimes, yeah. Okay, let's see. Don't look for those guys are freaking out. It'll correct me 5 times already, guys. Jake Paul versus Kevin Owens, guys. Who wants that to win? For next freaking pay-per-view. By the way, guys, I will be live streaming a live reaction of all of these wrestling's All Out. Just that. Man, that did not sound very good. Sorry, guys, stepping on the shade. Need some energy because I'm going past out here, yo. By the way, though, for those of you looking for the stream of my real life reaction to football, I will be doing that about after the stream. Matt for the friends. Dang it, Matt friend. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way back up here, man. Thank you, it's fast. Set as default. Okay, so this is my dad return. It's supposed to be return dad, but I call it dad return. We're playing One Card Trooper. Thrice of Cyber Valley. I read this card 3 times, and Simo did not play this card, unfortunately. His build and my build are different, because also he did not play Cyber Valley, which was sad. And he also did not play the max of Dad. So there's Dad, Dark Arm Dragon. That's his initials. Dad, spelled out. Dark Ray Griffer, Dark Demok before he was limited. Man, I'm gonna fall asleep. And then we play the one of Dark Lord Serata. This guy says, nope, to your face. This dude's basically GG's for anyone, because let me read this. You contribute with different means, you contribute some of this card by so, oh, that's even funnier. So that's why it's split up. That's why he's using a return to this. Listen here, Disc Commander. I learned my lesson to never not use Disc Commander. That was a savage ending. That was my savage ending. Destiny Hero Malicious, Jinzo, one of we have 2 of those. Jinzo, because he was at 2, but we're not playing 2 of them yet. Sangan and Spirit, but then we got Lure Darkness, which came out with the Phantom of Darkness. Burn Control was that one. Destiny Draw, Dimension Fusion, we're playing pre-emergency list, by the way, because this was that one at that. Gold Sark, Heavy Storm, Machine Dupe at 1. Monster Reborn came off the list. Yeah. Premature Burial, A. Reinforcement, Scapegoat, Crush card, Mind Crush, that was unlimited, but we only played 1 of those. Return from the Different Dimension, 3 of. Before Emergency 1 hit the 1 in May. Torrential Tribute and the 1 Traptor Shoot. They finally hit this card when they should have hit this one decades ago. Well, not decades, but ages ago. And then side deck 1DD Crew, and then we're playing the mini Monarch package. Yeah, the Monarch's got the band hammer, basically. But one Mobius now recently limited Razor, Spell Canceller because we don't want spells getting off. The Tooth of Stalos, the 1 Treeborg Frog, and the Zyborg. Then the Foolish is in side deck. This is cheeky because Ring of Defense basically says no to burn decks, but there were none. Ceasefire says no to those sets. Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, Phoenix Wing Blast. There's a reason I'm citing this. And then Phoenix Wing Blast. I did not copy pasta the deck. There is 1 card that was edited out of the card deck list because it did not agree with my synergy, and that was Jinzo being at 2 in the main deck. I did not want to run 2 Jinzo just as a backup. I would only side out I would say take out the razor, but yeah. And then the transportate migration prophecy. So we're not gonna edit the deck live, but I might. Because I do know he's running a lot of spells with his FDK, so I'm thinking. But then again, he bricks. If he bricks that, we're good. So, I think we have a good chance if he bricks, but if he doesn't, we're basically getting sent to the parlor twice. We're getting sent to the parliament of death. Mate. Parliament of freaking nothing. It's got me my way. I can only hear the Death Angels.
Alright. Are you ready?
Si, senor. Which format we in? Like,
We're in Unlimited. My deck plays 2 Reinforcement of the Army.
Yeah, I was about to say mine too.
But that card's still at 2 for some reason.
Yeah, and then he goes to 3 later on again.
Yeah, I can't wait for that terrible format.
What, 6-10 format?
Alright.
I'm waiting for you, because you're the one hosting, so.
Oh, you want me to host?
Yeah, you're hosting, because we don't need the magic.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to go first, you said.
I do want to go first. Ideally, I go first. You think I'd go scissors on one this important? Well, the answer is yes. You think I wouldn't go scissors on a rock, paper, scissors
3
this
times in a row?
important?
What are you smoking, crack?
No, I'm predicting that you would never pick scissors 3 times in a row. And you know that I'd never pick scissors 3 times in a row.
No, you
so therefore, I have to pick scissors 3 times in a row. And this hand is awful.
AIDS.
This hand just got a lot better.
Oh no, AIDS. Just kidding.
Uh,
So it's gonna have the FTK, y'all.
we're gonna start with a Gold Sarcophagus.
Okay.
We're gonna banish Shadow Priestess of Ohm.
Hello. Say hi to my face.
Let's just go ahead and get that in rotation. Then we're gonna upstart Goblin.
Plus 1,000.
Yep.
I see what it is. Man, don't you freaking. Don't tell me.
And
That's gonna be honest.
that's it. That's what we got.
That was a bad draw, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
I do have options here. I'm going to,
I'm missing,
so I do know that D-Prison's legal, so...
D-Prison? D-Prison is legal, yeah.
Yep. But I'm gonna risk the
Sure.
here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Attack for 1,000, I guess.
Yeah.
If it lets me go, yep. Good.
I will take it.
Okay. And go ahead. Watch me assume on that. Oh. Hello.
I will, I'm gonna pass.
Dang it. Okay. Well, you had a gold sark, so I had a gold sark.
Oh. You're also playing.
Yep. Let me think. Wow, look. This is interesting, actually.
Have I known that...
So I'm gonna need this, so,
Yeah? What are you grabbing?
I'm gonna send, Dad.
Okay.
I'm gonna banish Dad.
Sure. That's fine.
Yep, and, how many times is this? I forget.
It is 2.
Okay. And it's
So I will get my Priestess next turn. Which is honestly very surprising. I was not actually expecting to get Priestess into my...
And, let me see. I'm gonna send another card as a safety precaution.
Yeah?
And I'm gonna put a
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, sure thing, buddy. And I will get my Shadow Priestess of Ohm.
Yeah, let's go, boy. Let's go. Try me.
And I'm gonna set a monster.
You set the open. I'm gonna die. You're dead, so.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna die if that's the omen. Oh, speaking of hell, fire. That's funny, actually. Hellfire just came after me. So let me see. I have interesting propaganda.
Yeah? You're gonna attack my set Shadow Priestess of Ohm?
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna think.
You're gonna think of the battle phase?
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question about this. Can it be on in hand when I activate it? That second effect
No.
with the targets?
No.
Okay.
The Cyber Valley has to be on field to activate any of its effects.
Okay, I did not know.
This card is not a hand trap.
Okay, just make sure.
Could you imagine? Yo, if Cyber Valley was a hand trap, everyone would
I'm
be
gonna
playing.
normal summon the Cyber Valley.
Sure, that's fine.
And, I'm thinking here.
Is this the part where you attack my set Shadow Priestess of Ohm?
Let me see. That's a Shadow Priest of Soul. And he has a set. Because I know you need that engraved, right?
No, I don't. I need Shadow Priestess either on field or banished.
Oh! That is the Shadow Priestess I'm thinking right now. Because that's me.
Well, you know, I could have drawn a monster for turn.
You could have drawn a monster because that does play monsters. I'm going to end. I'm just gonna end.
Oh, sure.
That is
Yeah, that's
Priestess.
fine
I'm
with
gonna
me.
have something for this one.
Oh, speaking of a monster that I'm playing, let's trade in.
Oh heck no, man! What you trading in?
Destiny Hero Dogma.
Son of a bitch! Well, okay.
Oh, I guess we're going that route, huh?
Alright, we're going FTK, I guess.
We'll do it again.
Mother of Jehovah!
Dema.
Dang it, D-Mock. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
Say hi to my face. This way's gonna say.
Stratos.
Gonna trade differential.
Stratos' effect still resolved.
And then I would chain the. I would not be able to chain that because I had 2 monsters already. So.
Wait, that stays.
Oh, I thought that was a destruct. No, I thought that you were targeting that because I already activated the thing. Okay.
No, I'm activating Stratos' other effect.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. My fault.
No.
I thought you were activating the pop
Stratos
effect.
is
My bad.
No. Stratos is just broken in all capacities, buddy. We're gonna grab that Disc Commander.
Huh?
And you already know, I've got the Destiny draw in hand, buddy.
Yeah. Oh wait,
Let's draw
I also
more
have a mandatory
cards.
search at Sanga, by the way. That you forgot about.
Oh, that's right, you do. I'm so sorry. You may take your search.
And let me see. Sangan's anything under 1500, right?
It is anything under 1500.
Attack or defense? I forget.
Attack.
Okay, so this is interesting. So I'm going to add the Spirit Tree. Actually, let me check this. Because I do have options, so I'm just checking this.
You could add one of the Destiny heroes you're playing.
I already have the one that I had. Meh.
You can also add a Spirit Reaper. You're playing that.
Yeah,
Some of your decks are playing Mystic Tomato, potentially.
No, that's not my deck, unfortunately.
Cyber Valley
Yeah,
is a card.
I'm gonna add another Cyber Valley.
It is another Cyber Valley. Alright. So I will continue my turn then.
Go ahead, senor.
I will Destiny draw.
What the tarnation?
Plasma.
Man, this guy got it. Well, you know I'm good.
Upstart Goblin.
Hey, puppy. This dude going nuts.
Dark World Dealing.
Oh, hello. Okay, draw. Oh, I'm gonna give her that. Hey, thank you. Got that out of my hand.
I'm gonna discard Brow. Brow lets me draw a card.
Go ahead.
And you know, I'm so nice. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, it's funny.
We've got another dealing.
Okay, I don't need that.
I will pitch another Brow. And how many darks do I have engraved?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You're running
5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah, Soto, I guess.
I have 7 darks engraved. Do you know what that means?
What?
I'm gonna activate the beginning of the end.
Let me see this.
So if I have 7 or more darks, I can banish 5 of them and draw 3. So I'm gonna banish Shadow Priestess of Own, Dark Magician of Chaos.
Oh, I see. You have. I see what that is.
Growl.
You're sneaky, dude.
Growl.
You're sneaky, dude. I see that.
And Plasma. I'm gonna activate Spell Economics.
You do not. Okay.
I'm gonna activate Dimension Fusion.
Okay. I had a feeling.
I'm gonna special summon Shadow Priestess of Own, Dark Magician of Chaos, Brow Huntsman of Dark World, and Brow Huntsman of Dark World. I will then proceed to activate Dark Magician of Chaos's effect to return Dimension Fusion to my hand. I'm going to activate the effect of Shadow Priestess of Own, tributing Dark Magician. Via Dark Magician of Chaos's effect, it is banished. Instead, you will take 800 points of damage.
Okay. So this is the OTK, I'm guessing.
This is the FTK, yes. I'm going to activate Dimension Fusion. I'm going to special summon Dark Magician of Chaos. I'm going to re-add the Dimension Fusion to hand. I'm going to declare the effect of Shadow Priestess of Own. I'm going to banish VMOT. He will take 800 again.
Gee, I meant to fix
Yeah, okay, understandable.
Just say screw this.
Well, you know, that's Shadow Priestess. That is Shadow Priestess of Own.
Yep. I see why that's so cute. Okay, well, now I'm really gonna put this
Well, you know, that worked out so well. I'm not really sure if I want to do anything. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna put that into.
I assume I'm going second. For this. There's no way you're gonna let me go first on the FTK.
I don't need to put that in. I'm gonna put this package in now. Yeah.
I think this is fine.
Okay.
Does this deck even want to side out cards?
Mom's like,
Am I okay going second? Because I did put in a sideboard for going second. I just don't know if I want to use it.
It's up to you, man. You wanna lose by glory? You wanna die by death? That's.
Did you just say that I'm gonna lose in 2 different ways?
No, so which way do you want to lose? Death by dishonor or death by legalism?
You know, I think I'm gonna win by FTK. You know, I've already won 1. Let's see if I can do it again.
So, I need you to brick harder than John Cena.
Oh, well, this is interesting. It isn't good.
Oh, this is actually interesting, but yeah.
Don't forget to draw for turn.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's fun.
Alright.
That's fun. Okay. I'm gonna set a card. Set another card.
Yep.
And let me check. Cannot be special summoned from the graveyard. Turn this card.
Not be special summoned from the graveyard.
No, I'm looking at this is the old one. This is the I got the card in. There you go. Okay, so I'm betting that you won't have anything. So
yeah,
I'm betting that you're correct. Go ahead. Swear, if I get FTK twice, I'm gonna freaking rage.
Well, we're gonna start with an Allure of Darkness. We're gonna banish the Dark Magician of Chaos. I'm gonna activate Reinforcement of the Army. We're gonna add Stratos to hand.
Okay.
We're gonna normal summon Stratos.
Okay.
We are going to add to hand Destiny Hero Plasma.
Because you are their Shadow Priestess, I'm bored.
I can't search Shadow Priestess with this.
Oh, okay. I bet
we're gonna discard Plasma, draw 2. Those are good ones.
Okay.
We're gonna trade in again. We're gonna discard Dark Neptus. And that, unfortunately, will end my turn. I don't have it.
Okay.
But, you know, I did go through, like, 10 cards, so that's pretty good. And I think I'm gonna pass. I don't see why I would, you know, attack. Alright, buddy. Out my Stratos set 1.
Well, that's so interesting because I do have an out to these sets.
Yeah?
So I'm going to tribute the Spirit Reaper to normal summon. I'm playing on my side.
Mobius.
Yeah.
I will chain Scapegoat.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna activate Allure Darkness.
Sure. Yep, that's fine. Of course you do. You're playing Darks. Why would you not be playing Alert?
Banish the Jinzo. I should not play many traps.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fine.
Many traps. Then I'm gonna shut this. Belfast attack. I'm going to attack over the Stratos.
Yeah, so that is 600.
Go ahead. I'm going to on standby activate.
Yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Okay. Okay, so I'm only struggling with the brow. That's the only thing I'm struggling with here. Is the brow. So I'm gonna get rid of the brow. I'm gonna send the brow.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna send it back. Okay. Great.
Alright, well, I will normal summon Cyber Valley.
And let me guess, you're gonna activate this effect.
Nope, I'm gonna pass.
Oh, okay.
If you've got Lightning Vortex, then you've got Lightning Vortex. You know?
Well, I don't have Lightning Vortex, but I do have something that's accurate easily. If you do something.
Yeah? Well?
I'm gonna get rid. So I can get that off. I'm gonna basically attack your scapegoats.
Sure.
Because I know Cyber Valley already, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm just checking. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, hello. Well, that's a way to get out of that Cyber Valley.
Yeah?
Yep. Brain control.
Sure.
800. Take it. Going to then tribute it again for. Alright, so I'm gonna target my own.
You're gonna target your. Oh, sure.
Set, and I'm gonna set it again, and then I'm going to grave.
Are you gonna attack over 2 tokens?
Yep, 2 tokens, goodbye. Yep. That was the one, but okay. But that's okay, I'll just, I'm thinking right now, cause, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Show me the Shadow Priestess, I want you to summon it so bad right now.
Alright, I'm gonna upstart Goblin.
Okay. Whoops, my bad. Press wrong button. That was my fault. Wrong press. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna normal summon Cyber Valley.
Okay.
On a pass.
Okay. Hello, that's my surgery.
These are some cool monarchs you're playing in Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah, well, that's what the side deck was. I'm gonna activate normal summon Dark Ray Grapher.
Oh, here we go. That's a dark. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna activate this effect. You can discard my Dark Monster. Go to this.
Yep. Discard
Disc
Commander.
So I got 2 Dark
Send
Graves
dark.
so far. And then when I'm searching, you can send one.
You can send.
Okay. So the card I'm gonna send. Let me think.
It's probably malicious, right?
Yeah, it's malicious. Yeah. So I'm gonna send 2 Grave the malicious. And then I'm gonna banish it. I'm not gonna banish them. I don't have it.
Sure.
I don't have it in hand, so I'm gonna banish. Yeah.
You're gonna banish Mally.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Summon
banish
Mally.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna special summon the Mally in defense. Yeah, let's go. So close. Oh man, that freaking would win me the game if I had it right now. Where's the other Mally?
Yeah, no, if you had Dark Arm Dragon, this would be the end of the game.
Yeah, this would be the end of the game, but I'm looking for my other Mally. Did they? Oh, I set it out. Wow, that sucks. I can activate that. Illegal activation, so it was so brave.
You cited out a Mally?
I don't know. I don't believe. I thought I had it in deck still, so that's weird. I can activate Mally illegally, so I thought.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. Good. So this is where I have to think here.
Yeah? I don't think there's much to think about.
Okay, so I'm basically just going to, well, since you won't have a second card in hand, or have a second monster, I hope not, I'm going to attack in the Cyber Valley.
Alright, so I'm going to activate the first effect of Cyber Valley. By banishing this, I can then proceed to draw a card, and it's going to end the battle phase.
Okay, go ahead. Basically, betting you have Priestess.
Okay. Well, I've got to do something, and I've got to do it now. We're going to start with the reinforcement of the army.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to add Disc Commander.
Good, you're good. So your draws in hand, most likely.
Unfortunately, it is not. This is merely my other target for Pro.
Oh, for gold.
We're gonna gold start. Then that, of course, is going to be the Shadow.
Yep.
That is, of course, the Shadow Priestess. We are then going to proceed to Dark World Dealing.
Draw. Okay. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Go ahead.
Yep. Sure. I'm gonna get rid of Brow.
Do another one. I dare you.
Okay. Okay. Now we're rolling. We gotta trade it.
Okay.
I'm gonna discard Dog, and we're gonna draw 2. Okay. What's the grade?
It's Priestess right now. I'm salivating right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You do the Dimension
I'm
Fusion.
gonna try. Allure.
Okay.
We're gonna banish Plasma.
Oh.
We got the D draw.
This dude's going to attack himself out, man. Before it's over.
Well, that's it. It is not the Dim Fizz. It is actually gotta have it for DD Crow, buddy.
No.
It's free.
No.
Alright, I will premature burial. We're gonna bring back Disc Commander.
Okay.
We will draw 2 cards.
I'll hold him off.
It's Upstart Goblin.
Yeah, this is funny.
We're gonna Upstart. Oh.
Well.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, do you know what my
do I
track is?
want it?
I'm salivating right now if you do it. If you don't have miss.
We're gonna D-draw. Pitch Fearmonger.
Oh, this is even funnier. He's gonna attack himself out even harder. He doesn't. So let's see.
Dark World Dealing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get rid of I'm gonna get rid of this, of course.
Yeah? I'm gonna get rid of a Brow instead of Dark World. Okay. Okay. Allure.
Oh man, if he plays into this, it's gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna banish Brow. I'm gonna activate Upstart Goblin.
Man, that D-Fusion must be deep, man.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Giant Trunade.
Okay.
Return all set. I'll return all to hand.
Okay. So that means
You gotta
Disc Commander
respond.
goes to hand. Yep. So
The Disc Commander does not leave the field because premature burial is stupid. No, it stays. That won't matter, buddy. You gotta have it.
Let me see.
Spell Econ. Dimension Fusion. I will special summon Brow, Emok, Shadow Priestess of Ohm, and Cyber Valley.
Well.
And you know where this is going.
Yep, I'm reeling him because you freaking had the freaking Trunade that I did not expect you to freaking.
You think I would? You think I wasn't waiting for the Trunade this whole time?
I meant to freaking defeat you.
You think? Yeah, let's go.
So let me see this. I said cocky, man.
Well, I'm very surprised that this worked as well as it did.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh well, I'm gonna freaking have a glass cannon deck, and then he's like, oh, I know how to use the glass cannon deck.
I mean, yeah. I mean, did you
I'm
expect
banning you
me
from all
not to come
FTKs
prepared?
from now on. We're gonna ban all FTKs if that happens again.
We're banning all FTKs now?
If that happens again, I'm banning all FTKs from ever being used in our games.
Nah. You know I'm trying to play Magical Explosion FTK 2016 edition, alright?
Oh, that would trigger me, dude.
You can't take that away from me.
Dude, that trigger.
Well, this sucked.
Let me mill all my deck because I did have something to answer that, but I freaking did draw it. Dark Veil Dealings.
What was my last part?
I wish freaking John Cena had not came in.
It was plasma.
Because that's pretty much just happened.
So,
This guy got the Yugi gods on his side, man. I swear.
So, that was Shadow Priestess FTK. Very fun, very interactive.
Well, at least I know how to use Glad Bees next time. At least I know how to use those, but...
Yeah,
We're not doing Dark Arms then. We're doing Dark Arms.
well, this was terrible. Oh, wow.
By the way, how far are you from catching up?
Well, I'm on
You're on a 5-game win streak, I believe. 5?
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. So let's see. I have won 5 in a row, and I also won the first episode that I was on. So, did I lose? I lost the second.
Yep.
So I am 6-1 since joining, and I was down. What was it? 18-5.
Yep, 18-5.
So it's now 19-11. No, it's 19-10. No, it's 19-11. I just won. Yeah. So I'm still down 8 games.
I did not even get to use that once. That's so sad.
No, that's true. Do you
I wish
do you want to play?
You came me twice so I could have freaking done that, man. That was my plan. I was like,
do you want?
I should just crush card virus your butt at that point, man.
I mean, if you had crush card, you should have done it.
I should. No, oh, man. No,
well, I can play a different deck if you want to show that.
Like, okay, I have an out. At least I hope to draw an out, and I was hoping the Spell Canceller would have been it. But Spell Canceller was at the freaking bottom of freaking the abyss. And
you cited in Spell Canceller?
You had to say no to your freaking spells.
No, I mean, I understand. I would have also cited in Spell Canceller. I'm surprised you were playing.
Yeah, I was actually going to edit my deck, but I said, nah, I'm not going to cheese him.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah, I was actually going to put anti-spell in.
Oh, that would have also worked, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to put 3 anti-spell in the side deck and sub out the Monarch package, because that's what I've drawn. Because that's what the deck had in the side deck, was some Monarch package.
Yeah, the Monarch package.
Because it played Brain Control in main deck. The only reason it played Brain Control, though, in the main deck was because it was sided into that.
No, I'm pretty sure they were playing Brain Control in the main deck because Brain Control is broken.
Well, also that. But it was also main... But, yeah.
So, like, do you want to do another round with me not on a stupid FTK?
Well, we'll not count the FTK for the episode anyways, because I'm not going to count that, obviously.
You're not counting this?
That should not count, because I did not have it.
Well, I'm counting this.
You're the only one. I'm just going to quit. I'm done for the day, dude. Because that's BS.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm done, dude. No wonder why people hated freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then. Anyway.
Man, dude, well, here's the thing. You were either playing that or you were that.
Yeah.
Like, after, like, the first month of Phantom Darkness format, there was 3 decks that topped. There was what I was playing, what you were playing, and Shadow Prisoning and Mirror Glad Beast.
Yeah, no. I was, like, hoping that I wanted to do that, but I'm like, I want to play that first.
Well, we're gonna, don't worry, you're gonna be playing Glad Beast next week, right?
Yep, I call it.
Or do you want me to do it?
I want to do it because that's my favorite. Warriors is my favorite R-type. Dragon is my second.
Huh.
So you already know when it comes to dragons, it's gonna be when Dragon Rule format. I'm gonna freaking know everything because that was my main format that it was in.
Oh boy, well, don't worry. I'm still going to beat you because I'm just gonna draw better.
Well, you didn't draw better. You bricked and then you said hi to my face 3 times.
What do you mean, dude? I didn't brick. I merely was stalling for time.
That was not the.
Look, all I had to do was set Shadow Priestess of Ohm, alright?
And then I'm like, okay, that's a Shadow Priestess of Ohm. I can't get over it, and then.
Well, you know, yeah, I mean,
I'm just glad that FTK's on.
I outplayed you.
I'm just glad Dimension Fusion is banned. That's the only thing I hate about
Oh,
it.
absolutely. Very, very nice.
You're
I think they banned it for Shadow Priestess.
Yeah, and
Right.
then Shadow Priestess basically fell off the planet after that.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't play the deck without it. That was the whole combo.
Yeah, but BMOX says, hide my face.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at my Glad Beast deck real fast and I'm gonna make adjustments because I know you're gonna be playing the opposite deck that I was just playing.
What is the opposite deck?
Well, this was Dad Return, and Dad Return was still topping at that point when Glads came out.
Yeah, no, I could also play Counter Fairy.
Oh yeah, that freaking, oh, hello. Well, I already freaking had the side deck for that, man.
I'm not playing Counter
If
Fairy.
you played that, you would freaking run into the freaking hardest side deck you've ever seen.
I'm not playing Counter Fairy.
That would be hard, because my whole deck is against anti
I
dark.
could play Dad, right? But we're gonna see so much Dad
Yeah, so much deck. But yeah, I'm
after. Actually, it's only 2 times, huh?
Okay, so the next list would be
But, like-
September 2000. I have Glad Beast. Oh, my bad.
No, we're still on the same. We're on the May list.
Yeah, we're on the main list. I forgot. 'Cause
It's
I have
Light of Destruction.
Yeah, I have September.
Came out in
2000
May.
Yeah, I have September 2008 and then January 2009. Glad Beast. That's what I was like, what?
September of 2008.
Man, what the fuck? You
Is
know what
Saint-
Dueling Book just did? It deleted my freaking Glad Beast deck.
well, you know that's fine.
I'm gonna throw Dueling Book in the freaking rear trash bin. I'm not gonna do good. Because later the deck was saved and everything. It was like, haha, I deleted it.
It's done that before to me too.
Man,
So what's next? Light of Destruction. What am I gonna be packing for
I have
Light?
Light Sworns.
I could also play Glad Beast.
Or you could also play Light Sworns.
I could play Light Sworn Red.
Which by the way, the top after that.
Light Sworn's good,
Yeah, it deleted that too.
but it's probably not good enough.
Yo, I think Dueling Book hates us.
I mean, I don't know. I could play Monarch.
Yeah, you can play Monarch and then I freaking have anti-master restriction that sounds good. Yeah, my
Yeah, you're gonna play.
the one that won Light Sworn, the one that won Indie was the one that I had built. Yes,
I might also play Glad Beast. The Glad Beast Mirror.
oh god, I'm gonna have cancer.
Does that sound terrible?
No, it just sounds like cancer is about to freaking grow on my back.
Maybe we shouldn't play the Glad Beast.
I mean, Dadmir's gonna be cancer in itself, man.
Well, we don't have a choice on that one.
We don't.
At least this one, we don't have to Glad Mirror.
Don't. But that would be funny.
I could play Dad.
That would be hilarious, man. And then he just draws Darkharm Dragon and says, hi to my face.
I mean, I don't know. We'll have plenty of opportunities to show Darkharm Dragon.
Because
This card doesn't go well.
I was like so close. Like the next card I was gonna draw was Dad, and I'm like, he had the Dark Ruling. Not Ruling.
I could play Sworn. Sworn is cool, but like I don't know how good it is without charge.
Top like it won like 3 events before charge.
I mean, yeah, it only won 3 events.
Yeah, it won 2008, then it went, and then I went to the next one, which was 2009.
No, it had charge then.
No, 2009 it had charge, but 2008 it didn't. Indie 2008.
In 2008. Wait, what time in 2008?
Light Sworn Indie 2008. This was 3 months after the release of our current set. This was before the next ban list. That was right. Indie was right before the next ban list.
Indie was after the Genesis, right?
Yeah, it was not after Genesis. No, Genesis
Not
came
after
out.
Genesis.
It was Genesis that came out after Indie, after the ban list came out that year. They had already they preemptively hit stuff after Indie. If I'm correct, let me check this because I'm going back to my stuff because I was into because this was prior to what's it called? Prior to Duelist Genesis, the ban list came out on the 1st, and then Duelist Genesis was released the next day, on the 2nd of October. That's what I have on my. That's what I looked up, at least.
So, so when was SJ Indianapolis?
SJ Indianapolis was August was the last week of August. Prior to the
August.
madness. It was August, I believe. Let me check. Let me
Yeah, there
make
was a
sure.
fourth place Flight Swarm list.
Yeah, it was fourth place, but there was another one at top. But I think they might have took it off, which might be bad.
No, there's no other list here.
Oh, this.
Flight Swarm got fifth at Worlds.
Okay, that was not the one then. Worlds was prior.
Yeah, Worlds was prior.
Yeah, Worlds was no.
Because it was so it was 6 Glad Beast, Lightsworn, and Dad. I mean, I suppose the Glad Beast mirror would be most representative of the format.
Yep, because Dad wasn't being played at his full potential by people yet. Because you didn't. Because the key card is freaking Armageddon Knight.
No, it's not.
Before Greenlock got out, but yeah, that's about it.
I mean, Armageddon Knight's good, and it's stupid that people weren't playing it, but Armageddon Knight isn't the game.
Yeah, but that's what actually enabled the deck a little. What enabled my deck a bit more, but yeah.
Yeah.
So it enabled my deck a tiny bit more.
I could play this. Do I want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to recreate the Glad deck, unfortunately, but yeah. So we'll end that on that. I got my butt handed to me by an FDK that is Glass Cannon as flip.
I mean, I don't know why you. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to.
I wasn't either. I was like, oh, I have an actual chance to get one game at least. Nope, the Yugi gods cursed me.
No, I just, you just took too long to kill me.
No, because I'm like, okay, he's not gonna have a. Well, I forgot. Also, I forgot. I'm sorry.
You gotta remember. I mean, it's a deck. It aims to draw its entire deck. You just gotta wait to draw the pieces to draw your whole deck.
But I forgot. Upstart was at 3.
Upstart's at 3. Why?
That was at 3.
Who thought that was?
That was so
Who thought 3 upstarts was a good idea?
Not me, unless it was freaking Dragon Ruler format. When it was.
There are 3 upstarts in that format.
Yeah, there was 3, and then before they banned the Dragon Rulers outright, before they banned all the Dragon Rulers, they freaking hit upstart because of a deck that would come out after the ban list.
I mean, understandable.
Because it came off the list in after it had been at 2 for the most part all the way until during windup format hit. It was at 2 when I came back. That's when I was coming back in school, and then it went back to 3 prior to Dragon Rulers coming out, and it didn't go back down to 1 until we got the next which set? It was a while before it got hit to 3, back down to 1. It was a while. It was immediately hit back down to 1, though. It was never, and it's been on 1 since then.
Yeah.
But they did let it go once again back in Goki before Goki's came out.
I guess.
That was like before before Dark Goki was even prevalent. But yeah. And then they hit it when Dark Goki was topping too much. It was only because that's basically how the Gokis were drawing their cards. But then they immediately hit it. I remember. Because I remember that list. They butchered almost every deck. They butchered almost all the decks including Gumblar Dragon. With that list.
Yeah.
Because that was a Gumblar hit. That was neat. That card was broken. But I enjoyed it. I handled so many people. I was a degenerate.
Oh, dude, I can play Big City.
Yeah, you can play Big City. That top too.
I'm not playing Big City.
You're not playing Big City. He's like, I don't want to get OTK by a freaking Glad Beast.
No, that's just asking to.
I mean, it was it top once, but that was about it.
Oh yeah, it topped 1. And then immediately lost.
and then he immediately got bang, bang, bang. I think that's the reason why Disconnect actually originally was going to get hit, other than the preemptive hit, because of the Synchro Air coming close.
No, I'm pretty sure. It got banned because they put Rhoda to 3, right?
Yeah, well, they brought Rhoda. Well, Rhoda was part of the 3 on the list, but they banned it because there was a deck that would abuse it later on that they were going to release. They were actually going to.
I'm pretty sure like every deck could have used it.
Well, if they kept it, there was a Synchro FDK that was in the OCG at this time.
Oh, was there?
Yes, because remember, OCG got the sets released either 2 months or more.
Oh yeah, no, they do get released before.
Yeah, and there was it was basically a very bad FDK. Basically, it was it's like Priestess, but instead of using Priestess, it's a OCG. It was only an OCG card though. Thank God they did not release it in the Genesis because it came in the Duelist Genesis. They were already at the next set. Genesis.
Yeah.
And that's basically where the FDK became more prevalent because there was a card called Aureliel, the freaking plants support came out, right? And
the plants.
Yeah, that's where the
plant FTK.
Yeah, plant FDK became prevalent because of Duelist Genesis.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, they didn't release Aurelius until Crossroads for us. But that's why they hit Disc Commander because Disc Commander enables that FTK very easily.
I could play that.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, if you want to go OCG.
I want to play that. I want to play.
By the way, Planet FDK did eventually get played in the 2000s, but it was it was even more Glass Cannon than that.
Oh yeah.
Because you
no,
basically.
My deck's classic.
Well, yeah, yours was Glass Cannon, but the Planet FDK was the most Glass Cannon FDK other than Library.
Glass Cannon.
No, the reason it was called Glass Cannon is because there was an out to the FDK. That was the easiest out you could actually have, and that's it's not a trap, it's a monster. That was actually released in Duelist Genesis. Well, not Duelist.
Yeah.
Basically, the OTK needs your opponent's board to be completely cleared for plants.
Yeah.
That's the OTK. Well, not the OTK, but the FDK. It becomes an OTK after that. But you would have to have basically this is how the OCG did the OTK, well FDK, because it actually was a different version in the TCG because this commander was banned at it or hit preemptively. Basically, Aurealis, you had to have all three of them in graveyard, and then you have to have one Lotus in grave.
Yeah.
And then you had to basically get Gigaplant you have to either have a Gigaplant and the other chick, the big chick, in hand.
Yeah.
And you have to banish them, and then you have to use, I forget what the card was, because they did not have Dimension Fusion legal, I don't think. There was a card that let you special up, there was basically when you special summon the lady, this is how they did it, then they had to change the ruling when that came out. They had to change the wording. There was a wording.
So
basically, the FDK is your opponent basically had a brick, and you go second. It's a go second FDK.
That's terrible.
Yes, it's a go second, and plus you have to have I forget what card it is, but the card's already out.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, the card that came out that helped enable the TCG FDK didn't come out for another 2 sets though. Instead of what it did in the OCG, they had the card in Duelist Genesis.
Well, I'm glad that we won't have the opportunity to play that card.
Oh well, the FDK got more potent when they continued releasing sets, but it wasn't as played for some reason.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure that I'll come up with some absolute BS to hit you with eventually.
Yeah, no, really. Well, you have Goatee. Well, remember, we have Goatee FDK. Remember that was a freaking deck in this modern era.
What?
Goatee FDK was a thing.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically, Goatees, basically there was a never-ending loop of Goatees, basically recycling Gumblar.
Oh.
Yeah, and you basically your opponent had to scoop because they couldn't do anything.
Very cool.
And that FDK could play through all the hand traps that were currently
very cool. Thank you, Gokies.
Yeah, that's why Gumblar got banned too, because it enabled 3 FDKs. There were 3 total FDKs enabled though. The hand loop FDK, which reason they hit Trishula originally, but they didn't hit the Gumblar.
Yeah, you gotta hit Trishula, dude. Gumblar's not the problem.
They hit Trishula, but they didn't hit Gumblar.
Trishula's the problem.
And then they had Psyframe, which was helping it, and that was at 3 for the longest time before they limited it during that format. And that was also part of the FDK. There were 3 versions of the Goki FDK, if I'm correct. One of them used Gumblar and Omega, Psyframe Lord Omega. The other one used was a barrel sword OT FDK, where you use Gumblar to basically, if the person went second, if the goalkeeper went second, they Gumblar their opponent to death.
Yeah.
Gumblar, then they linked away the Gumblar and went into barrel sword and
that's
yeah. That was the FDK. That was another FDK, and then The next one was when Summon Sources came out, but that was at the same time.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Summon Sorcerers just enabled everything.
Yeah, Summon Sources enabled, but the FTKs were before Summon Sorcerers too. But those were the main three that I know about. The third one, also is more harder because you have to actually think to get to do it. The third one was more prevalent though, which is weird. It did involve Gumbler, but it also involved, I forget what the other. It didn't involve Borsod or Omega. Oh.
I think I am gonna play Dark Arm Dragon.
No, I know what the card it was. It was the Savage Dragon that came out, Boros Savage Dragon. That was the third FTK at the time, because Savage Dragon had just been released and was just being tested in that deck. That was the third FTK, but that was about it. Those are the only three Goki FTKs they had in the current, and it was in the same format, because Borreload Savage had just been released that year. I forget what there was another FTK, but it was less prevalent as well. But it was worse than it was worse.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Dark Arm Dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Against.
Light Beast, got it. And then when Dad doesn't return from the limited list until this decade. Takes them all the way to 2020s to get off the list.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end stream now.
Yes, yeah. But I do know about those Goki FTKs because I freaking faced each one in ranked. There's only one way to stop it, and you basically have to have a perfect hand. But they did not have Dark Ruler no more at the time. Or Nibiru. Nibiru was about to be released that year. In the 10s, when those FTKs were prevalent, so yeah.
Well,
yeah. Can't remember.
Well,
I forget how it goes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, so when are we going to be able to do it? Because I do have to work on.
I don't know.
Okay. You're going to be busy all this week, I'm guessing then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, got it. So it looks like we will not be able to do it this weekend then.
Unlikely.
Unlikely. So maybe.
I'll alert you if anything changes, but
Okay, got it.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, just imagine us playing a Tri Brigade mirror. Oh gosh. Whoever gets stuck, that would be funny.
Well, that'll be a long
Yeah, that'll be a couple months down the road.
months.
Months or a year.
There you go.
Depends on how fast it depends on how many breaks you get in between college.
We're not going that fast, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
At the rate we're going here, we won't be in modern times for a while.
Yeah, we won't be. It's about 2 years
And
till
that's
we're in modern, I
fine.
guess.
What?
2 years till we're in modern.
I'd say like. Well, I guess that's kind of like depends on how you define it. You could define it as dragon rulers and posts.
Yeah.
You could define it as pendulum.
Mhm.
You could define it as when they switched over to doing all hollow, having a guaranteed hollow in a pack.
I technically considered modern Yu-Gi-Oh!
You could do it by Master Rule 4 even.
No, the new Master Rule is what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry.
I mean regardless of which measure you were to use, my point stands. We won't be playing in modern for a while.
Well, I'm gonna be testing out that.
Yeah.
That's what I messed up on. I did not test. I need a testing partner that can actually test it. So I have to find somebody.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yep. Well, see you then.
Yep.